Hey everyone, Mike here with Electrek, and today we are reviewing the latest updated version of the EUNORAU G20, a long-tail electric cargo bike with 2 batteries. Let's check it out.
The EUNORAU G20 is probably one of the best budget alternatives to all of the expensive mid-drive cargo e-bikes on the market. Keep in mind that everything is relative here, right? So when you consider that mid-drive cargo e-bikes usually start at around $4,500 to $5,000, then the $2,099 G20 is suddenly a pretty budget option. So the real gem is upgrading to the new $2,500 dual battery version that adds a second larger battery to more than double the bike's range. The main battery on the G20 is in the front here, and it's a 550 watt-hour pack, but the rear battery is a 672 watt-hour pack, meaning the 2 batteries add up to around 1200 watt-hours of capacity. That should give you close to 50 miles of range on throttle only, and potentially double that if you were to use pedal assist. By the way, yeah, you heard me right, throttle only. This is a mid-drive e-bike with an actual throttle on the handlebars that allows you to ride without needing to pedal. Unlike your typical Bosch and Brose and other European mid-drive motors, the Dapu mid-drive motor on the G20 provides both a throttle and pedal assist support. While it's always great to pedal and get that exercise, the throttle can be nice either when you just want to get around without the effort, or you're starting from a stop with a heavy load. Sure, you can downshift for that extra torque, but if you forget, then a short blip of the throttle gets you rolling nice and easily. With either the throttle or pedal assist, you can get up to around 25 miles per hour, which feels plenty fast for a cargo bike. The motor's only 500 watts, which is fine for everyday use, but it's not a powerhouse. Even so, it accelerates quickly, and the ability to downshift means you've got that extra torque like I mentioned earlier. That's a game changer on hills when you're lugging around heavy cargo. The cargo rack and back has nice wooden paneling and matching wooden running boards. You can add pads as seats for kids, or you can leave it naked for pure utility use. The bike also has 24-inch wheels instead of taller 26-inch wheels, meaning your cargo doesn't sit quite as high. Really heavy loads can still feel a bit high, and when I carried big cargo loads, I could sometimes still feel the rear getting a bit squirrely, but it was manageable and certainly better than if the wheels were big old 26-inch tires. I'm also a big fan of the screen on the handlebars, which is nice and readable even in bright sun. Where I might detract a couple points is that the kickstand on the bike hangs really low, and I'd often smack it on curbs or other obstacles if I didn't stick to just smooth roads. It's great to have a wide double kickstand, but other models tend to tuck it up higher, which I would have preferred. All in all though, the real gem here is that you're getting a fully functional long-tail cargo e-bike with a mid-drive motor and tons of battery for literally half the price or less compared to leading alternatives like a Tern GSD. Now the build quality of the G20 here is nowhere close to something like the Tern, let's not kid ourselves. They're only in the same category for bike type, not performance or quality, but the role fulfilled by the G20 here is a common utility role, where a long cargo platform for gear or kids is required, and a mid-drive motor to help make hill climbing more manageable is key. The throttle is also such a nice benefit to have that I'd say that's one area where the G20 actually has a leg up on the competition. So while EUNORAU can't compete with the big shots on build, they definitely can on price, and that makes all the difference sometimes. $2,100 to $2,500 is more doable for a much wider swath of the population, and so I love that e-bikes like this make it possible for families to consider getting rid of that second car in favor of a high utility e-bike like this. It may not replace everything you need a vehicle for around town, but cargo e-bikes can do so much that it may just be worth considering it as a cheap alternative to needing a second car in your garage. The added fun and exercise it offers might just tip the scales in its favor, if the price didn't already win you over.
Thanks for watching everyone. We hope you enjoyed that review of the latest version of the EUNORAU G20. If you did, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future electric vehicle videos. We'll see you here next time.